What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about what Reddit thinks about Norway. So today, I want to take a look at this Reddit discussion where somebody asked, "Dear Reddit, what do you think of Norway?" So this is someone who needed help for a school project. It's about how people outside of Norway think about you. So what do you think of Norway and Norwegian people? And I just thought this would be a really interesting discussion because Reddit does have people from all over the world, and I think this would be very interesting to look at and just see what the general idea that the world has about Norway, what people think when they think of Norway. So let's take a look here. Starting with, here is what I think of Norway. Um, Hopefully, this is going to be interesting for Norwegians out there as well. Maybe you want to know what people the world thinks about you. So, Norway is a very lucky country that is managing its luck very intelligently. Norway is lucky. I think they mean Norway is lucky with the natural resources Norway has. Like as a country, your geography. I mean, yeah, that's fair to say, actually. Norway has like lots of natural resources, and didn't Norway just discover like a bunch of minerals and stuff? And Norway, of course, has all the oil. Norway is a beautiful place. That's not stuff you can really just get. It's kind of there. Like you're kind of born with that. So yeah, that's lucky. But the thing is, Norway has been managing that luck very intelligently. I totally agree with that. Luckily, because it is a small population with a huge amount of oil. And Norway has done a great job managing this because it has developed the most advanced social welfare state on the planet. Norway is highly educated, open-minded, and wealthy. Yeah. So I think this review, this is basically a bunch of reviews of Norway. Like if Norway was a restaurant or something. This person gives Norway 5 stars. Yeah, Norway, I think I can say for myself, and most Americans, when we think of Norway, we also think like wealthy, lots of like social benefits, educated, yeah, successful, rich, yeah. I visited Norway 6 years ago and decided that it would be the country I would like to move to if I ever moved out of Canada. Oh, this is a Canadian. I found Norwegian people to be friendly, hospitable, practical, and, of course, attractive. Oh, wow. I love Norway. This is a Canadian saying Norwegians are friendly. Canada is known for being like some of the most friendly people on the planet. And the Canadian is saying Norway is friendly. That is high praise. That is, so far, this is very positive. Very positive thoughts about Norway. Forget Norway. It's more like Snorway. Go to Kenya. What is this? what is Kenya? That's random. I don't know what's going on in Kenya. Snorway, like Norway is boring? What the heck? We got a Norway hater here. Oh my gosh. But Kenya has lions. Okay. Lovely crinkly edges? When you think of Norway, they think of lovely crinkly edges? What does that mean? Lovely crinkly edges? I think I'm gonna have to open the I'm gonna have to open AI to figure this out. I do this from time to time. I can use ChatGPT to answer questions that make no sense to me. What does lovely crinkly edges mean in regard to Norway? Yeah, what? Can chat? Lovely crinkly edges. Let me zoom in here. It refers to the distinctive, intricate coastline known for fjords, bays, and inlets. This phrase points out the aesthetic and picturesque quality of Norway's coastline. Norway's coastline. Okay, I thought this was talking about like a food or something, like some chips. Okay. Starty Bartfast? What is it? What is Starty Bartfast? It's a good thing we have AI. This is a character from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He is a planet designer, particularly proud of his work on the coastlines of Norway, describing his award for lovely, crinkly edges. This is a movie reference. This is a movie reference from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Norway has lovely, crinkly edges on its coast. Okay. What are some more thoughts on Norway, according to the random people of Reddit? And this is random. The extent of knowledge I have about Norway is the fact that they don't have lions or tigers there. You have to go to Kenya for that. What is all these Kenya references? But in all seriousness, in public school, I never learned anything about Norway. I don't hear about Norway on the news. You know, this is true. This might be an American typing this message here. I think a lot of Americans, sadly, might answer this question in a similar manner. What do you think about Norway? We don't know what to think about Norway. A lot of Americans, and it's nothing against Norway. Most Americans don't know anything about other countries in general, let alone about Norway. So a lot of Americans might be like, I don't have an opinion on Norway. But some Americans do. I guess we're too busy teaching our kids about history and watching news coverage of a balloon boy. What? I'm going to go read the Wikipedia on Norway right now, because I hate realizing how much of an uneducated American I am. Sadly, this is actually a good response. This is actually, I think, a common response from Americans. A lot of Americans would be like, I don't know what to think about Norway. At least he's being honest about it. Okay, Norway, you've got money and a high standard of living. Attractive woman. That's not the first time in this discussion we've heard someone point out that Norwegians are attractive. I think that's a stereotype that we have about Scandinavians in general, of Scandinavians being tall, blonde, beautiful people. Yeah, a lot of Americans might say that. Skiing, and a lot of it, yes, that is absolutely. Northern Lights, sure. Great nature, yep. A cool sounding language. I don't know what most Americans think about Norwegian language. I think it sounds cool. It also sounds very confusing because of all the languages in the world, in America, sometimes we hear Spanish, maybe some French in like movies and stuff. We never hear Norwegian. A lot of Americans, if they heard Norwegian being spoken, wouldn't even be able to identify what language it is. Friendly, educated people. I'm living in Iceland at the moment. I'll be leaving in 2 months. I might try Norway soon. Oh, there's someone in Iceland. That's cool. You are a small and misguided country because you aren't America. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get out of here. This person deleted their account. They're so embarrassed. What is this? Why does this have 8 upvotes? What? This is so dumb. Oh no. Norway is effing awesome. I don't live in Norway anymore, so I'm totally I'm totally covered by your criteria. I miss grandiosa pizzas, troppo, and proper internet? Troppo. Let's go back to the chat GPT. What is troppo? What is troppo? What? Slang? Oh, it could be the atmosphere? What does troppo mean in Norway? He misses troppo? It doesn't have a distinct meaning. It's regarding to meteorology? Meteorology? It's like the atmosphere of Norway? Does anybody know what this means? Troppo? They miss troppo in Norway. What? Huh. Many Norwegians eat grandiosa on Christmas Eve. When I was in Norway, I'm a Canadian, I burst out laughing when some friends told me that ready-to-eat pizza was Norway's national food. that's that's awesome. A lot of Americans would love that. We love our oven take-home pizzas. I basically survived on Grandiosa as a student in Norway. What do people think of when they think of Norway? Grandiosa pizza. You have an excellent music scene. That's cool. I have to admit, I really don't know much about Norwegian music or Norwegian artists. I don't think they get much attention here in the United States. I've reacted to a couple of Norwegian music videos over time. It's always very good, but I still feel like there's a lot of Norwegian music. I wouldn't even know where to begin, really. Well, I believe hell freezes over several times a year in Norway, so it can't be bad. Hell freezes over? What is this? I'm scared to click this. This is a map? Hell. This is a place in Norway? Where are we? Let me zoom out here. Hell freezes over. Where? We're in the middle of Norway. Okay, hell is literally a city or town in Norway. Okay. If you pan half a screen up, you can see my house? Really? This person lives? Wait, this person lives like around here? Your house? Okay. When I think of Norway, I think of wealth. Beautiful women. Again, beautiful women. Wealth, fjords, and pickled herring? What is a pickled herring? I need the AI to bail me out again. This is what AI was made for, to just teach me about Norway. Pickled herring is a traditional dish in Scandinavia. It consists of herring. I want to see a picture. I'm a little scared. What on earth? It is cured with water. Is this a fish? It is a fish in a jar. Oh my god. I don't know what to think about that. Black metal. Yeah, Norway has this black metal scene. I guess people from other countries are aware of that. I had not heard of that until, like, not that long ago. You guys were smart to stay out of the EU. We wish Denmark had. Is this someone from Denmark? Norway was smart to stay out of the EU. What else do... Let's just keep going. What do people on Reddit think about Norway? German here, when I think of Norway. The first thing that comes to my mind is rich because of oil. Hunting whales? Do you really hunt whales? Is that legal? Very cold. You do not want to be part of the EU. Yeah, very cold. I think a lot of Americans don't even realize how cold Norway is. I think a lot of Americans might not be able to find Norway on a map. And I'm being serious. I'm being dead serious about that. As a Swede, Swedish, okay, I can't help but compare. Norwegians are generally very funny, and sometimes quite crazy. I think that's a compliment. Norway is really a treat. But Norway is like 15 to 20 years behind when it comes to food. This means you can get really good bread, but it is impossible to get good vegetarian food outside of Oslo. Norway is behind on food. What does that mean, really? That's an interesting analysis. Behind on modern foods, like vegetarian, like modern diet type of foods, but you have great bread. I like that. Last time I was in Oslo, I tried to get unflavored yogurt, but every natural yogurt I found had sugar. Also, the salmon is top notch. That's right, Norway is known for salmon. That's right, that's right. Anything else here in this discussion? My family is from Norway. I love it. I want to go back and practice my Norwegian. Norway, primary exports are depressed people and black metal. Norway exports depressed people and black. Depressed? Why? Sounds like such a great place. Is it because of the cold? The only thing I can think of is because maybe it's really cold. But in all seriousness, I've heard it's pretty awesome, but maybe too expensive unless you want to live like a hobo or if you're really wealthy. Yeah, expensive. A lot of people in this discussion have said expensive. I've done some research on this. Apparently, we Norwegians are naive, isolated, full of ourselves, cheesy, stupid, good for nothing, oil stealing. Our soccer sucks and we talk funny. What is this? What? What is this? This is from another Reddit discussion talking about Scandinavians. And they go on our full rant about what they don't like about Norway? What? This is a different Reddit discussion where someone said all these criticisms of Norway. Most of this discussion has been very positive about Norway, which is very nice. But some of these comments are randomly very critical. What do Norwegians have to say about these accusations? Naive, isolated, full of yourselves, cheesy? What? Stupid, I don't think. Good for nothing, oil stealing. And they making fun of your football, soccer, and how you talk. What? But the women are hot. The social structure is awesome. And we rival Canadians in terms of winter. I expected to get some pretty crazy answers on Reddit, of all things. Norway is cold, expensive, nice people, fjords. The airport is nowhere near Oslo. What? Yeah, okay. Most of this is stuff I think most people around the world probably associate with Norway. Skiing, cold, wealthy, beautiful people, apparently, inside and out. So that's good. I think that's a good place to stop. This was pretty entertaining for me. Pretty funny to hear what random people around the world think of when they think of Norway. So I actually enjoyed this quite a bit. If you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. If you're Norwegian, feel free to give your thoughts on all of these analysis, this review of Norway. Are these accurate? Are they not? That'd be very fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and learning about Norwegian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.